My donkey, her name's Betty White, should be over here. There she is. My name's Daniel Earnest. I'm the general manager of Enerfab Midwest. One of the things that I encourage to, or I say to all my people is never pass up an opportunity. When I took this position, it came as a text message from Aaron Landell. He said, "Are you ready?" And he left it open-ended. I was like, "Ready for what? What are you talking about? Like, are you ready to take the office?" Well, I'll give it the good old college try.
Fast forward, 2 years, nearly 2 years now, the culture that's been created in the Kansas City and the Midwest office is reflective of the type of person Daniel is. I've known Daniel probably close to 15 years now, from when he was in the job trailer every day at the job site. Daniel would never ask anything of any of his employees that he wouldn't go do himself. And if they couldn't do it, he'd be right there next to him to show them how. He's just a regular guy doing really great things, and people around him see that and want to be a part of it.
I've spent my whole life in this industry. My dad was a Boilermaker growing up, so he worked in power plants all over the country. I was actually born in a travel trailer in Wamego, Kansas. He was working on St. Mary's power plant where we just finished a project. And then we settled in Pleasanton, Kansas, which is very close to the Lacine power plant. And we're pulling up on the Lacine power plant here. This is where my career with Enerfab really started back in 2010. I got a phone call to come to this plant to work as a scheduler. I told them I'd take the job kind of on a leap of faith, and they said, "Good, show up tomorrow morning." The guy that ran the Kansas City office at that time came down and met with me a couple weeks before that job was coming to a close and asked me if I'd be interested in coming back and working in the Kansas City office. And they hired me as a proposal and estimating coordinator, and now I'm general manager running the office. This land here has been in my family since 1860, so having an hour in the car, it's worth it for me, the commute, because I get to come back to here, and no one bothers me here. So. You guys can jump in the side-by-side with me and we'll go see the cows. Growing up out here taking care of the cows, I blame a lot of my work ethic and drive to always be busy on the way I was raised out here, because there's always something to do when you have livestock. So one of the reasons I got into it is to teach my kids some of the life lessons that come along with growing up living out here. I'm the kind of guy that I can't sit still. I always got to have something going. I coach wrestling, I coach football, I coach baseball. I have 5 kids. I have an active cattle farm. The only way I'm able to accomplish any of that really is my wife. Hold on. I'm getting emotional. Knowing that I'm able to pursue my career and help provide opportunities for all these individuals here is really just a direct result of her endless sacrifice to allow me to do that, and for allow all of our children to be involved in as many things as they are. And she's just a great woman. I'm the guy in charge. I'm the captain of the ship, but I'm not the boss. We're in this thing as a team, and we make decisions together as a team. And if you see in my office, there's a paddle that says row the boat on it. And I just happen to be the guy pointing the boat in the direction, but it's the whole team behind me that's have the paddles in their hands and they're paddling, making us go in the right direction.
As we were looking at a pretty major maintenance contract in his region there in the Midwest, we had submitted our bid and it was time for the presentation to the customer. So he reached out and said, hey, I just want to let you know, the meeting went really well, but I wasn't quite sure how it was going to go. I didn't include any executives from Cincinnati, and I used that in our pitch. And he's like, at the end of the day, we have the team that's going to be executing the work every day that are going to join us around the table and be part of the presentation versus bringing in some suits from Cincinnati to help out. Well, he said, we walked back into the lobby after the meeting and our competitor was there and they had two guys wearing suits that were getting ready to go in there. We won the contract, but that's just the kind of guy Daniel is. I think as a leader, surrounding himself with the people that are going to be involved in the work and they elevate together, not just individuals. So.
We ask a lot of our individuals out on the job sites, months away from home, missing holidays. I told you earlier, or as I said, the reasons why we do what we do in life is because of our family. When I was on a job site in St. Louis, we had a big board in our job trailer, and above it, it said, this is the reason why I work safe. And I encouraged everyone to put a picture of why they work safe, the reason why we put handles on grinders, the reason why we wear harnesses, and the reason why we tie off. Yeah, we're trying to protect that individual and keep them from getting hurt, but ultimately we're trying to let them go home to their family that loves them. I'm not telling you to do these things because it's policy and procedure. I'm telling you to do it because I want you to go see your daughter tonight.
Any opportunity he could get to take that next step, he did. But he also didn't take it for granted when he got to that step. He's always been comfortable in those work boots, in the trailer, wearing jeans every day. His team sees that. And those are the same people that are around him today, and they have elevated some of their leadership skills as well, just by watching and participating in how we do work.
I don't know that I'm trying to create a legacy. All I want to do is really just do the best job that I can to provide opportunities for the individuals that work for Enerfab. If that creates some kind of legacy, then so be it. But I'm not setting out to make my mark on anything. I'm just setting out to provide for my family, keep the workers safe, and provide opportunity for everyone that works here.